Hey people, I just got back from Zumba and I just had a few thoughts that I thought I would share with you. I won't be before you long because Greenleaf is about to come on and I got to see what Lady May is talking about and Grace and all them and them. So I'm just going to share a few thoughts with you. So have a seat real quick and let's get this started. So first of all, let me explain something. There's a good Steven and there's bad Steven. There's good Steven makes good choices. He follows the rules. He is victorious. And when he's not victorious, he learns from his mistakes. He gets back up and tries again. Bad Steven makes bad choices. And even though he knows what the lesson is, he quickly forgets or ignores it and then makes that choice again. Case in point, I went to the grocery store after school today because I didn't have much food at home, so I thought I'd go ahead and get it out of the way. And I came home and I had a good hour or so before I needed to leave for my Zumba class. And during that time, I was I can't talk. I was piddling around doing some stuff on the computer and whatnot. And usually I would have had me a little snack or something in that time. Something just real easy. A cute little group of grapes or some, an orange. Try to do the right thing. But for some reason, I just didn't. And usually I'd be hungry. So, anyway, I looked up and it was time that, I needed to leave. I was actually a little past the time that I usually leave. So I went and grabbed the can of almonds that I bought at Walmart, which that's where Bad Steven came in, at first. Because Steven does not need to walk past the aisle with the nuts on them. Because Steven loves a cashew, Steven loves a pecan, Steven loves an almond. And those are all, nice, nutritious snacks. The problem is that Steven does not know how to stop. So the nutritious value is lost when you eat the whole can instead of getting you a handful. Also, instead of getting just like the raw almonds or maybe getting some with lightly salted, Bad Steven got the smoked ones, which are absolutely delicious and extremely sinful in the eyes of God. They will make you want to sell your baby on eBay. So, me and my small can of almonds, smoked almonds, got in the car, and I'm just gonna eat a few on my way, just to have my little snack while I'm listening to my podcast, my favorite podcast that I listen to in the car. By the time I got to Zumba, which is maybe 15 or 20 minutes, that can was gone. Bad Steven ate every single last one of them freaking smoked almonds, and they were delicious. Um, and then walked up in Zumba, thinking he was gonna bop around and get his groove on, and that was not the case. So I spent most of Zumba trying to not throw up. So the gyration was kept to a minimum. Any crunching of the abdomen was also kept to a minimum, so as not to cause alarm. So, needless to say, there was this was not a good experience at Zumba. Um, And this is not the first time that I've done this. It's been a long time since I've done it, but you know, I think everybody's had the experience when you eating too close to when you work out, and most people learn from that. Apparently, I don't. So, yeah, that was that. Now, when I get to Zumba, there were some new people. Occasionally, I mean, we usually keep the same group. Occasionally, there's a few new people. There's three ladies. They were nurses. Two of them had on their scrubs, and they were trying Zumba. They were first timers. I don't have no problem with that. Everybody has to start sometime, and so if you know you working on your fitness, and good for you. I don't be looking at you usually no way because I'm trying to look at the instructor to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Um, what I don't like though is um, when it's the newbies and then because it's happened more than once before though, but like they of course don't know the moves and stuff, so they're learning, and then after the song is over, they all kind of um, um, congregate and then giggle at the fact that they don't know what's happening. And so it's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I was going this way and never going that way. Oh my God. Like, I'm so embarrassed. And it's just, and you know, okay, the first few times, but then, you know, we're on the 12th song and you still giggling and, girl. And one of them, bless her heart, I'm gonna say a prayer for her tonight. I just want the Lord to just grant her just a little bit of rhythm, just a tinge, just a little bit. I it was bad, and it was one of them cases where, like I said, I usually am looking at the instructor, but I couldn't help. Like my eyes kept looking over at her because, like, I was like, is she taking a different class than us? Because she ain't doing nothing that we doing. Um, but she had fun though, cause she was smiling ear to ear. She ain't did nothing we did, but she was grinning. Speaking of that, there's a lady in front of me who basically came into her own choreography. Like when you go to Zumba, I mean, the Zumba instructor says, you know, go at your own pace. Um, do the best you can. If there's some stuff you need to leave out, that's fine. You know, do what you can do. But still, like the goal is to try to, you know, learn the steps and stuff. Um, this lady wasn't doing nothing we was doing. Like she had like her own choreography. I'm like, why did you come to Zumba? Like you could have put on some Latin music and did this at your house. Um, so yeah, that was interesting. It's been an interesting night. Um, but I must say, I miss my instructor from where I grew up. Um, her name's Shay. I don't know what she's doing now, but I used to take Zumba then, and Shay would kick your butt. Like she didn't play. Like this girl that's my instructor now. She's kind of new, and she's too nice. Just okay, just do the best you can. Go at your own pace. Shay would say that too, but then um, Shay would be up in your face, be like, "Get them knees higher, work them abs. I'm not playing with you. You fixing to get this together." And basically, I think I would like to take the opportunity to blame Shay for the reason I'm fat now because she's not here um, kicking my butt because she did not move to Pearland to cater to me. So therefore, it is not my fault that I am large and in charge. It is her fault because she's not here. That's how I feel about it. I don't take any responsibility for it. It wasn't my eating habits or slothness at all. But anyway, ooh, is it time? I think it's about time for Greenleaf. Y'all have a good night, and maybe I will be sharing my thoughts a little more often. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good night and be blessed. Ciao.